So I wanted to start this test drive out in sport mode with no regen on this IONIQ 5 just to test it out compared to my Mach-E. And it does feel, to me at least, a tad bit faster. Just a little bit. And the steering really stiffens up. I mean, it really stiffens up. That's pretty impressive. Now in the Mach-E, when I go between whisper and unbridled, I can feel it, but just ever so slightly. But here it's like, it's crazy when you put it into sport mode. But I'm just using the brake pedal and the throttle here, and it just drives like a normal car. And of course I can put it up to level 1 here. Well, I'm going the wrong way. So I'm in level 1 regen now, and it's just a little bit of bite there. It feels more like the low mode, or I should say the low gear in my Pacifica hybrid. Just a little bit of regen. You get that initial bite, but then it just keeps coasting. It doesn't like start braking. And then level 2, just a little bit more bite. Level 3, another bit there. And then of course the I pedal is your strongest regen, and you can one pedal drive with that. But even in the eco mode, it still has plenty of pull. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it into normal now. Give it a little throttle. Now I have everything on now. So the lane centering, the cruise, and a really, really smooth ride here. Really impressive for this kind of car. My Mach-E is not nearly as smooth, even with the 18s on there. And this is just really, really impressive. Now, like I've said in my other reviews of Hyundais and Kias, you have to watch the lane centering, because when you turn the cruise off, that doesn't necessarily go off. It still tries to center you in the lines, which can be a gift or a curse depending how you look at it. But really just, the IONIQ 5 is, I'd say, one of my top 3 favorite EVs. Of course, the Mach-E having to be one, and then the Taycan having to be one, because this just drives so well. Everything about it just makes sense to me. And the Sport really does just make it that much easier to accelerate in here. Now, in comparison to everything else that you can get on the market in this price point, I'm talking about the Mach-E, the Bolt, even that new Toyota that came out, which I haven't driven that, and especially the Nissan Leaf. This is something that is a pretty good price for what you get. And honestly, it's one of the more fun vehicles to drive. Like the steering, it's just, you can go from eco to normal to sport, and then you feel like you're driving 3 different cars, depending on what mood you're in. And then the technology in here is great, and just the overall interior is phenomenal. And I just love the exterior looks, how you get that kind of Tetris look there. So definitely, like I said, one of my top 3s. But this will bring me to the end of my review of the new 2023 Hyundai IONIQ 5 SEL rear-wheel drive.